First thing I'll say is my hat's off to Ohio State, outstanding football team. Played well today. Obviously ran the ball well, threw the ball well, played outstanding defense, and we struggled to move the ball on offense and get first downs when we needed them, and obviously struggled to stop the run on defense, especially in the second quarter. Wheels kind of fell off in the second quarter, and it was tough to get them stopped. So, we'll just keep grinding, keep getting better, and practicing the way that we have been practicing every single day. So with that, I'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Chris, just because it was a scary moment, any update on Greg Jones? Will he come home with you guys?
Yeah, Greg's fine. He was on the sideline. We just got to monitor him when we get back, but he was fine. He was on the sideline walking around.
Obviously, it seems silly to point to anyone playing the game, but the fumble or the missed trick play, I guess that was a 17-yard loss. Seemed like that kind of threw some momentum off on that first quarter.
Yeah, it wasn't just that play. I mean, we couldn't stop anything, and we had a decent opening script, and we're moving the ball a little bit. Obviously, that was a momentum stopper on that particular drive. But that didn't, dictate the outcome of that football game.
Chris, when you put Tylen in there, was that just a function of the score being out of hand, or what was your thought process there?
We want to get Tylen reps. We wanted to get Tylen reps in this game to begin with, and we weren't doing much on offense, so we wanted to put Tylen in there, see what he could do, and let him get some game reps.
Was Ohio State better than you thought?
I thought they were really good to begin with. It's hard to say that they're better than I thought. Those guys are really good players. They played exceptionally well today, so no, they're not better than I thought. I thought all along they were pretty darn good.
Coach, I'm not sure how many guys they had with a catch. In fact, they don't have so-called go-to guys. Does that make them tougher?
They got a go-to guy. Curtis Samuel's a go-to guy. Noah Brown is a go-to guy. They got a lot of go-to guys. That makes it tougher. I look at it differently. They got a whole bunch of them. They probably got 6, 7, 8 guys that I would consider go-to guys at any given moment.
I guess the flip side of that is it was your first game without Janarian, and then only Juwan Harris has a catch. So how hamstrung are you guys without Janarian?
Well, Janarian's a good player, but a lot of it has to do with what they do defensively too. They smothered us. They pressed us whenever they could, and we struggled to get open. And that's been a problem for us against teams that press us. And we got to work on that. We got to find solutions to get that done. But whenever they wanted to press us, they could. But the bigger issue was protection. We got to protect the quarterback better. We got guys rushing 4 guys, and they're in our face. That's a bigger problem too.
Did you and Coach Meyer have anything to share? Can you share anything of what you guys said after the game, or was it just a normal?
No, we had a conversation, but there's nothing I'd like to share with anybody. We talked before the game and after the game.
Any positives?
Not right now. Not right now. No. Until we get a chance to watch the game and evaluate it. But sitting here based on what I just watched, no, there's not a whole lot of positives. I guess the positives, I hope, some of the guys that were removed from the game from an injury standpoint, I think most of them will be okay.
Chris's performance on 3 completions probably isn't enough. Just how do you evaluate this?
I got to watch the film. I can't. You look at the score, you look at the stats. We didn't play good. It's not just Chris. I evaluate everybody. All starting 22 on both sides of the ball. We didn't play very good.
Is that when last week you're right there with with the Big Ten West defending champs, and then obviously this score? Is that just a matter of execution today versus execution?
No, just look at the 2 teams. There's a completely different talent level out on this field on this team than the one we played last week. It's not even the same. Just being honest with you. So we played extremely well last week. I thought we were physical. We executed our job, but this was a completely different animal today with the players. Their offensive system is obviously sophisticated and have a lot of weapons, and they do an outstanding job.
Your defense did a decent job for maybe the first time, quarter and a half.
I'll be honest, I didn't see any decent defense. We need to. I don't know if we made them punt today. So that's not good defense to me.
Coach, you mentioned the injuries. You had 4 players, I believe, down during the game for an extended period of time. Do you think this is just an outlier, or is it something that concerns you?
I guess I'm not sure, what you mean. Injuries are part of the game, and it was a physical football team that we played, and we had some guys that went down, and that's part of it. If there's a theme of a particular injury, so to speak, that was reoccurring, then yeah, I'd be a little bit concerned about what may be causing that. But it's all different things.
One final question. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.